welcome, and what is up with you guys? Another day in the long dark. Today is day 3, and we are still alive. Still going well. It's pretty cold. We're kind of hungry and thirsty. The fish did not last that long, and we need something more substantial to eat. And we definitely need to start gathering some more firewood because that is becoming an issue with not having enough stuff to just. I mean, we can't even stay alive. So another thing that I really want to get is a pan because I ran out of lantern fuel, and a really good source of lantern fuel is going to be fish. And obviously, we know where to get fish from our last day, day 2. But we don't have any way to harvest the fish oil. So basically, I'm cooking the fish on the stove top, and the fish just the fish oil just goes off somewhere. But with a pan, we can collect that, and that's really what we need to get that lantern fuel, so that we don't have that situation going on. So what I'm gonna try and do is go to a couple places I know on this map. Luckily, I've spent a lot of time on it. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna map it so you guys can see what's going on. Maybe you can see here's the lake over here, and here's where we are now. Um, I'm gonna try and find a pot or a pan or something to cook with if I don't freeze to death first. Honestly, I wasn't paying enough attention to that temperature gauge. Look at me being a noob. All right, so we got another stove. I was really hoping to see a pan here, but I didn't. So we don't have any accelerant, but if we do use these one matches as opposed to the other, you can go ahead and check. See, one of these is going to be 80%. I really can't use that. I got to read that as opposed to. So start fire. And we got a 60% chance of success. And if you're a pessimist, I guess that'd be a 40% chance of failure. But we kind of need it to be possibly. We got this. This has to happen. So looks like hypothermia risk healed. I don't know if that was from today or from the other day. Uh, Basically, that will heal up if you just don't go back in the cold for a while, which I did. So stay above freezing is what they're gonna say. Don't get your hopes up. That little fire can go out any second. All right, we're good. We're golden. Yeah, fire is life out here. That's a good point, buddy. Gonna add some of these sticks to that. See, it's bringing us back up. And what I'm gonna do is see if there's anything I can put on this fireplace, cook it up. And that's gonna give me. He's gonna open it and cook these beans or whatever this is gonna be. I think that's peaches, so I should make some beans. I know I have some. Banged up pork and beans. Doesn't make a difference whether it's banged up or not. Ain't you ever been to Sam's Club? So that's gonna cook up, and when this is good to go, it'll actually eating a hot meal will give us a little perk, a boost, if you will, to keeping us a little bit safer and alive. So what I'm gonna try and use this time for is repairing. Let's see, how much time is this gonna take? 30 minutes? Yeah, that's about the right amount of time. The cooking is a great time to do some repairs to your stuff because in the meantime, while this stuff is cooking up, you can see, bam, we just ate through all that time. So I'm going to go ahead and eat that. It's going to give us both hydration and hunger boost. 2 more minutes. That's not very long at all. You see there on the right side of the screen, it says benefit warming up. Eat that. And that's going to bring our core temperature up. Everything is good. We do still have an hour on the stove. I'm going to go ahead and leave it though, because we really need to be looking for a pot or a pan. Something. Something. It doesn't seem that important, but harvesting that fish oil to keep us well lit is. Oh, look at these. These mushrooms are fantastic. You can harvest them and make a tea, which will cure you from some of your sicknesses. It's always good to have a little bit of medicine. I'm going to gather this branch here. Takes 5 minutes. Take me a minute. Won't even take me a second. Whatever. Alright, we're getting sticks. We're going to keep heading this direction. I'll give it a quick map for you guys. Oh, dang it. I forgot to take charcoal. We're out of charcoal. No worries. No worries. We'll be okay. Luckily, I kind of think I know where I'm going. Although I'm pretty sure I messed it up. I did. I messed up. See that over there between those trees right in front of us? That's the railway tunnel. And what I'm looking for follows this back wall of the rocks, the cliff. I should have stayed in. I should have stayed in. I need to follow this to the right. And there will be a little trapper's lodge over there, which usually has some pretty good stuff. And I really enjoy that spot for setting traps for rabbits. Rabbits are obviously going to be a good source of food, but they also give you their fur is fantastic for crafting, as well as their, this is gross, but it's true. Their guts make for really good strings for bows for crafting. You can make fishing line out of it. You can do a lot of stuff with dried gut in this game. So, oh look, found another guy. Max's last stand. The birds were a pretty good indication that Max's last stand was going to be there. So we are running the risk of hypothermia. This is a very normal thing early game. It's not good and it's very dangerous, but with the clothes that we have, we don't really have much of an option. We got to get out here. We have to explore. We can't stay in the house all the time. Otherwise, you end up dying. So there we have it. Beautiful. I'm going to actually probably use that as the thumbnail. That's so pretty. Trapper's Cabin with the sunset. Yeah, this is where this game shines, is in this artistic styling mixed with the fact that we are on the verge of death. You know, you're like, wow, look how beautiful it is. Up, and I'm hypothermic. There we go. Hypothermic risk. There's a big difference, I guess. This is very easily cured. Hypothermia, on the other hand, not so much. So let's get in this cabin and try and warm up a bit. We'll do some scavenging in here. There's usually some good stuff. I don't want to get my hopes up too much about what's in here, but there's usually some good stuff in here. So there's rifle bullets, rifle cartridge. Sorry, gun people. Let's see, shelves. Let's go through. Let's go through and look for some medicine real quick. I'm gonna take anything I find. Woo, jerry can. All right, there's usually some oil in that for the lantern. That's always good. I'm gonna take anything I find here, and I'm gonna move it on out to the central hub, as we'll call it. Take charcoal. Oh, look at that, another lantern. A book, always good. Searching through here, nothing. Searching, nothing. This can be a really good spot. Oops, a really good base. So if you're ever curious what the best base is, there is no best base, but this is a good one for sure because all the trapping here is really fantastic. You can always find easy trapping for the rabbits. I'll talk about that and how to set up a trap. I don't want to break that down. I want that rifle cleaning kit. Okay. Oh, forgot to search through here. It's important. Decent gloves, always a welcome addition to the family of clothing. And I think the last thing, besides breaking stuff down, is going to be trying to search this safe. Now, it's always helpful to have a pencil when you do this. So what you do, like anything, you just go around and listen. I think I might be going the wrong direction. I am. All right, so start going. Oh, dang it. So that was probably, I'm going to write this down actually. Let's say 6 through 10. So we're going to go the other way, reset it. And then we're going to go 6 through 10, and I'll find that number. So that's actually a 5. So 5. And then we're going to go the other way. Oh, wow. So it's 5 and then like 4. Okay. Gotta reset it, I guess. But there's 3. This is just like any locker. 5, 4, and then the other way. If I get this, I don't have to write it down, so I'm trying to go slow. Usually there's nothing good in here. Okay, sweet. Got it. And you don't need to remember that because it's always open from now on. Oh, wow, those are fantastic. All right, we're putting those on right now. Woo, that's a big difference. Okay, Muklux. It's pretty awesome name for boots. And the decent wool mittens. Yeah, we'll put those on too. Anything else we got in here that's worthy of our wearing? No, it doesn't look like it. So let's go ahead and move on out. Like I said, I was really hoping to find a pot or a pan. Doesn't seem to be one in here. So let's move on. We got decent mucklucks. Those are always good. And yeah, so let's see. Where else can I go? Let's go ahead and map this real quick because we did find charcoal. Wow, did you see how fast that went down? It is cold out today. I cannot leave. I have to stay here. Woo, that was crazy. I guess when you're drawing, it uses that pretty quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want to use the book as fuel. Come on, man. Oh, actually, it's not. It's a different book. We're good. We're good. All right, we got a 75% chance starting this off. If we use these matches, 80% chance. That's a pretty good chance. I'll take that chance. What we're gonna do instead of just sitting here wasting time, because time wasted is not very good, is read a book to try and build the skill up that was just kind of never going to happen other ways. So hopefully this fire, I don't honestly think we need the fire. You can see that everything's going up. So I'm going to go ahead and drink some water just to get that statistical up. And then where are we at? Book. I need the book. So inventory. Let's find this thing. This will help us learn to fish. It looks like I already read it. Oh, shoot. I already read this book. Dang it. We don't have anything to do. We can repair clothes. I'm going to harvest this one actually because we just don't need it. So there's no reason to carry something around if you can't use it. But what I can do is harvest this as well. See, we're not wasting time. We're doing something that otherwise we wouldn't have done. We're gathering materials just like any other day, just by trying to heat ourselves up. Best way to do it is to not waste any time. Oh, we don't need these. They're work gloves. They're really more for welding than they are for surviving. So looks like everything else we're wearing except for these leather shoes we do not want. Why would we even have these? Harvest. I'm keeping an eye on the time of day mostly because I don't want to be out here during the night. It's not impossible, but getting rid of those shoes. We don't need running shoes. They're not very waterproof. And yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna be, let's see. Okay, we're good to go. You can see down the bottom that we're nice and warm. Still, I'm really disappointed today that we didn't find a pot or a pan. It's pretty cold out, but we're okay. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to the Trapper's Lodge. I'll see you when I get there. Oh my goodness, no! It's too early to die! Ah, he tore my clothes. He got me, y'all. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Okay. What do I do? Inventory. Bandage. Bandage. Use the bandage. Oh my goodness. He got me so bad. He got me so bad. Okay. Wolf bite. Infection risk. I don't even know what to do. Sprained. So I don't need to use any of that. Do I have any antibiotics? Yeah, I got this. We're in panic mode. Super panic mode now. The wolf got me. I was just walking back to the house. Oh baby, that was scary. Okay. Oh dang. He got me. Whew. I told you I was worried about the wolves. I had my rock out and everything. Didn't do anything. I need to get back. I need to find my home base. Those wolves do not mess around. I had to use a lot of what I had just to not die there. And I had to use some antiseptic, some bandages. Dang, that was intense. All right. Whew, we're almost back to the base, to our central cabin, but the wolf just scared the living daylights out of me. I heard him coming. I didn't see him. I couldn't figure out where he was. I tried to chuck a rock at him, but that didn't do a darn thing. He didn't care. So the rocks, turns out, are not a very good source of wolf away. Don't try that. Don't use the rocks. They don't give a crap. They're just they're hungry. Hit them with a rock. They're fine. But see how close I am? There was the devastating wolf attack, and there's our home. So, yeah, I'm not too far from it. I'm close enough even to where I can think about gathering some wood uh, before we even get back. So, but yeah, we're over encumbered now. But yeah, whew. Yeah, he's tired. He's a sleepy man. But jeez, that was scary. All right, I'm not gonna make you watch all of me walking back to the base. All right, we're back, y'all. I know it was just real quick, but I had to make that little walk. So the wolf attack, no pot or pan for harvesting fish oil. Oh man, this was a rough day. One thing I can say that I forgot to do that I should not have was start dropping some gear off. Like I don't need to carry all this stuff with me, and I especially do not need to carry these skins and stuff. One thing you want to do when you do find a carcass and you skin it, or you manage to get one yourself, is drop anything that says green or fresh. Just put it on the ground. You'll see once I've done that, it says fresh deer hide 1% cured. Now you need to let this cure entirely before you can start crafting with it. So it's just a good practice once you get one to come home, drop it on the ground, and yeah, that's pretty straightforward stuff. But it's not something that they tell you. So it'll cure over the time that it's on the ground. Anyways, that was a pretty intense fight to the almost death. I'm sure that that wolf is not happy that I did that to him. I had to stick him with a knife. Um, he's probably out there bleeding out just because he doesn't have the stuff that we have. So take charcoal. I got to remember to do that more often. See. So we got the Trapper's Homestead where we went today. We have this area, and I think the wolf attack happened right about here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cannot map indoors. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the day. Thanks for watching. Hope the wolf attack was anywhere near as exciting for you as it was for me, but that's gonna be it. Go ahead and please go leave me a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, please tell me what I could have done better. And as always, I truly hope that you're having a great day. That's it.